So I'm gonna open this up. A lot of people are confused about this. What is it? What's it for? This, for my family, is a... Well, what's up guys? This is Daniel from Arms Family Homestead, and you may hear a little equipment in the background. Today is the day we've been waiting on for, well, directly waiting on for about 6 or 7 months, indirectly waiting on for years. We're having a storm shelter installed on our property because we live in Oklahoma. Everybody knows Oklahoma's known for tornadoes, and we got to have a Frady hole to get into in case of a tornado. We've never actually had one here. Our neighbors have one, but it's, you know, a mile away, so you never know how tornadoes can pop up so fast. You never know how fast you're gonna be able to run and get into a storm shelter, or as some people prefer to call it, a bunker. We're gonna call it a storm shelter for today's video, but what we're having installed is kind of the new style 2-piece pre-made prefab storm shelter that has gotten really popular. It's hey guys, can you not? That gum. Did it pick on Earl Day? Anyway, so we're having a 2-piece storm shelter installed. So they're digging a hole right now. They'll take the bottom half, set in the hole, then it's like a clamshell. The other piece goes on top. We're not pouring a big concrete storm shelter. It is concrete, but we're not pouring it on site. Jeez. So that's the project of the day. Like I said, I've been waiting on this with this specific company since probably April-ish. I probably should have had one a long time ago, but we're getting it now. Here's the holdup. They actually they called me this morning and said, hey, we'll be there in a couple hours. We're going to start. We have to leave today. DJ and I are leaving today to go to Weston's first college basketball game. It's about a 5-hour drive away, so we're going to have to leave about lunchtime. I was really hoping to video this whole process for you guys, so I'll film as much as I can. Hopefully they get here to install it before we have to leave. So the location that we're putting this in, kind of give you guys a little bit of a reference. There's our house and our garage, and my wife kind of wanted to have this thing set up. We wanted it as close to the house as possible, but yeah, as you can see, we got a lot of trees, and we didn't want to kill a tree in our yard. We all know what happens when that happened last time. You know, trees fall on your house and stuff. Anyway, so the garage, we got a door that comes out of the garage. We're going to put the storm shelter right here, so it's easy access from the garage to get into. So today's video is sponsored by Truebill. It's not on. Hang on. Well, let me tell you about this real quick. I kind of like this app. I'm kind of new to it. I've had it for a few days, but it's a pretty cool app. I really like it. So Truebill is an all-in-one finance app for busy people. The personal finance manager allows you to manage your subscriptions, lower your bills, monitor your credit score, and build your savings all in one place. So anything you see on the screen is scrambled. It's not actually my real numbers. One of the cool things, we all have all these little subscriptions that we pay for. You go sign up for Netflix, Hulu, Audible, all these subscriptions. Well, then a year later, you're not using a lot of those things. Truebill keeps track of all your accounts. So basically the way it works, you go in, you log into your checking account, your credit cards if you have those, savings account, whatever it is, and it scans all of your accounts and will tell you all these reoccurring bills. And there may be something on there that you're still paying for that you don't use. You can cut it. A budget, it's hard to follow a budget, but if you can get on one and stick to it, it'll really help you. And this app has so many features. You can go in and break everything down, so it'll track all of your expenses, and you can categorize everything. You can even put things like, for us, for a farm, there's a lot of things that are tax deductible, and I can mark those expenses as tax deductions, and it keeps track of all that stuff. One thing that has a category on there, it was food and dining. I think we eat out too much. But it's good to know. It's good. It puts all that stuff in one place, and I can see it. So I would encourage you to try it out and give Truebill a try. Kind of hard to say, right? So go to truebill.com/armsfamily. Like I said, it's free. Won't cost you a dime to sign up. Check it out. Give it a try. I've enjoyed using it, and I think you will too. I guess I was wrong about one thing. They decided, or well, they didn't just decide. They put them together ahead of time nowadays. They don't install them in 2 pieces. So used to, these things were delivered in 2 pieces. They set the bottom half and then put a big sealer in there and set the top half on. Now I guess it all just comes in 1 piece.
Made me feel like a fool, but that won't put out the fire that I've got in store for you. Now I saw you with another. It made me feel like a fool, but that won't put out the fire that I've got in store for you. You can tell your friends I'm gonna walk it down the aisle. Yeah, you can tell your friends I'm gonna walk it down the aisle. You know I can't quit you, baby. Can you hear my heart crying loud?
So close. Almost done. Almost done. But it is 12:15 and we're leaving at 12 o'clock, right? So let's go. I'm waiting on you. Jeez, woman. I guess we'll have to tour the new fallout shelter, bunker, storm shelter when we get back. All right, well, 2 days later, we finally get to take a look at the finished project for our storm shelter. So like I said, we drove 7 hours to Panhandle State University for a couple games. Weston's first college games ever. He did get quite a bit of playing time, made a couple threes, made a couple free throws. So that's kind of hard to complain about for a incoming freshman. But anyways, we're back home. Everything went great. If you ever decide you need to visit the Panhandle of Oklahoma, probably just stay home. There's not much to see there, but that's okay. So I'm gonna open this up. A lot of people are confused about this. What is it? What's it for? This, for my family, is a tornado shelter. We're not talking about like, thanks for that, Bear, appreciate it. Not talking about a bunker necessarily, although it could be used as food storage, emergency food storage, dry storage. It's gonna stay cooler down there. So I'll go down there a little bit and show you around. I'm not gonna talk while I'm down there much because it's gonna sound terrible. It's gonna echo like crazy. But it does have ventilation. So there's the the wind turbine here, which it's not going to turn much. We don't get wind, and fresh air coming in, so completes the loop, you know. So it's got a door that will lock from the inside, a ladder that goes down, and this thing's going to be like I think it's 6 or 6.5 feet this way by 8 or 9 feet the other way. So let's go take a look. Nothing fancy. So like I said, we do have quite a few tornadoes in Oklahoma. It's going to be good to have our own tornado shelter here. Makes my family much safer, makes them feel much safer. The one that we typically use is a little over half a mile away, so gives us peace of mind having good, safe tornado shelter. But we can use that for lots of good storage. I'm gonna do some tests, see what the humidity stays down there. A lot of old time cellars stayed wet, and they would have mold and fungus growing in them and stuff. These are pretty well sealed off pretty good, and they have good ventilation. And it should stay quite a bit cooler down there. And something happened at the goat pen. I don't know what just happened, but it should stay a lot cooler down there. I can't completely bury the top of it. It has to stay exposed so it can have the proper ventilation. But it is shaded almost all day here, so the concrete's not going to get hot. So it would be a good place for like canned goods storage. If you canned your own vegetable stuff, like a root cellar. We could use this just like a root cellar, basically. I'll probably go in there and maybe put some benches or something, build some benches to go on 2 walls so we all have a place to sit. You don't stay down in a tornado shelter very long. Guys, Bella, Earl, knock it off. You don't stay in a tornado shelter very long. It's not like the old days before we had good predictable weather forecasts. You know, when I was even a little bitty kid, my grandparents, when they went to the cellar, they stayed all night. They had cots and slept down there because they didn't have predictable weather like we do now. Anyways, maybe not predictable weather, better meteorologists with better forecasts and better radar, put it that way. So we could use this for a lot of different storage and things when we're not needing a tornado shelter. We just got to save room for us to get down in there. So whatever kind of storage we do, probably on this wall where the stairs are and under the stairs, there's a lot of good storage and stuff. And like I said, build some benches, and you could put bucket storage underneath. I know Dutch used his at his old place. He put 5-gallon buckets and stored beans and rice and lots of different things. And then the 5-gallon bucket served as a chair. So I don't know, a lot of good things we could use that for. Makes me feel good to have that added safety and security here on our homestead. So anyways, I'm gonna quit yapping and wrap this video up. So there you go. Not a 2-piece install. It was just 1 piece, but it is a 2-piece tornado shelter. It's all sealed up really well, and it was installed in 1 piece instead of 2. I was wrong. So anyways, guys, that's all I've got for today. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. Y'all have a great day, and as always, we'll see you on the next video.